So we're running a little bit late today. I guess when we said 10 o'clock, we meant mountain time.
I overslept. I called Ashley. I think I hit the off button instead of the snooze button. I had my alarm set for 8 o'clock and woke up about 9. When did I call you? I called you right when I woke up.
Yeah.
Said, I'm on my way. Let me jump in the shower real quick.
And then Dee reminded me, well, we had a couple appointments this morning. I went, oh, crap, that's right.
Well, we'll get her done.
Well, I've canceled one and moved another one to Monday. So, because it's a big football game. Are you aware of that? Today's a huge football game. And it starts.
Roll Tide, 2:30.
And it starts right now.
Well, Iron Bowl?
No. You got.
I thought Iron Bowl was 2:30.
For you football fans, Georgia Tech, and Florida State's going on right now.
Okay.
Then 2:30 is some Alabama Auburn game. I don't know, whatever.
Some Alabama Auburn.
Whatever. I told Dee, I said, we're going to need some batteries because I want to wear that remote control out because two games I want to watch are on at the same time. I don't have two TVs here in the cave.
No, yeah.
So the batteries in that remote are going to get some exercise. That button called last is going to be wore out to a nub.
I used to do that on Sundays. I'd watch NFL football. I'd watch the final round of whatever golf game was on, and I'd watch something else. So it was like 3 channels. I'm like, boom, 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 boom.
I'm going to just have to get another TV and put it up here on the wall somewhere so I had like the total sports bar package out here.
Hang one on the garage door. Just let it slide up.
Be laid back like this, looking up when the garage is open. All right, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. And welcome to everybody. Beach Bums Media is proud to present In the Beer Cave with Rob and Ashley. He is just plain Rob from the Stark Naked Truth, and I'm just Ashley.
From the Beer Cave.
That's right here. You can follow us on Twitter at Bums Media and on Instagram at Beach Bums Media. And check this out. You can search us out in the Beer Cave with Rob and Ashley on YouTube, Facebook, podcast platforms, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, and Stitcher. Also, TuneIn has been added to the list.
Oh.
Or you can just Google In the Beer Cave with Rob and Ashley, and you will find us. Be sure to include Rob and Ashley, because if you don't, you get a lot of junk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise out there.
Yeah. Lots of beer caves. Some are not as nice as us.
That's right. Rob's email is robspcbums, B-U-M-Z, @gmail.com. And you can email me here at the show, beachbumsmedia @gmail.com. And folks, don't forget our studio line is 850-588-9275. And that line is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for any comments, concerns, complaints, or more importantly, your funny stories.
Yes.
Don't forget to add your name and number so we can give you a call back. And our bumper music today is provided by bensound.com. Welcome to Saturday. We are a little bit late, but we're here. Today's the 27th. Everybody survived Black Friday, I hope.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't go anywhere or do anything. I stayed right here in the cave. Today being Saturday, for your national days, is National Bavarian Cream Pie Day.
Oh, love me some Bavarian cream pie.
And Small Business Day. So yesterday was Black Friday. Today is Show Block Local Small Business Day is what today is. So support the small mom and pop stores.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tomorrow, Sunday, is National French Toast Day. I'm going to talk to my wife about that. Get in there and make me some French toast. Hope she doesn't pop me in the other eye. I got a hematoma in this eye, and everybody's going, what happened to you? And I went, well, I asked for a sandwich.
Yeah. I said, make me a sandwich. Poop. Okay, never mind.
How about French toast? I'll get it this side now.
Yeah.
Monday is electronic greeting day. I don't know what that is, but it struck me as odd. Do you send everybody a hello text message
Yeah.
or an email? And also, it's considered Cyber Monday.
Right.
So if you're expecting a package from Amazon, I'd get on it now.
Yeah. Right away.
Don't delay because UPS can only carry so much.
Don't wait until Monday.
Tuesday is going to be National Day of Giving. Makes sense. Wednesday, National Pie Day. That's December 1st. Get in there and make me a pie. Bam! Nope. And it's also Rosa Parks Day,
Oh,
December the 1st.
did not know she had her own day.
She's got a day, Rosa Parks Day. And then next Thursday, December the 2nd, is National Fritters Day, National Mutt Day, and Special Education Day. It's ironic to me that mutts and special education are on the same day.
Why was I thinking the same thing? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
We are sick individuals.
But December is coming up. I hope everybody survived the relatives of Thanksgiving Day. I know I did because we didn't have any.
Yeah, well.
But December is coming up. It is getting cold. Christmas. There's a lot of charity events.
I was going to wear my, actually I have it in the car with me, but I was going to wear my Christmas Hawaiian shirt.
Well, we should do that maybe next week.
Maybe next week, yeah. But it was cold, so
Yeah.
I kept my flannel
Oh,
on.
I know. I've got yes, Christina, I have a long sleeve T-shirt on with my short sleeve. There's in this area in Florida, especially the Panhandle here. I'm sure everywhere it's a lot of biker rides, toys for tots.
Yeah.
Kids for coats for kids is coming up, or it's going on.
Toys for kids. Chris Motes, a good friend of mine.
Toys, coats,
And of course, Salvage Santa.
We've talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Mike.
There's a lot of people that do a lot of good in our area, but they require people like us to help donate and or give to keep those charity functions that are very important and very vital, especially this day and age, ongoing.
Yeah.
So if in your area, wherever you are, if you can donate a coat, a bike, or a toy, or monetary donations, they have people that go out and do it. I know a lot of local police departments do a toy drive.
I used to, at the radio stations I worked at, I was did a toy drive. Usually had to make sure that I knew when they were going to distribute so I could make sure the toys were there. But
Yeah.
I'd coordinate with either a mall or Walmart or some big box type store, and then coordinate with a car dealership. Have them bring out 2 pickup trucks.
Oh yeah, full with the bed full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try to fill up both pickup trucks. Here's one thing that I really didn't think about much until somebody said something. One of the organizations that I was working with said, they get all kinds of dolls and toys and, for small kids. Don't forget about the adolescent kids.
Oh yeah, the older group, the
Makeup,
middle and high school.
Yeah, makeup kits for
I thought I heard
girls.
something ringing.
Yeah,
Is that you?
Yeah.
Do we need to answer that?
No.
We'll put them on the air.
Yeah. They're trying to sell me insurance.
Oh,
Of
is that
some sort.
Hey, do you know the guy named Spam?
I've heard of him.
He keeps calling my phone too. I don't answer. Is he looking for you?
I get this guy named Scam Likely that calls me. Whose last name is Likely? Who would name their kid Scam?
keeps calling my phone. I don't
Yeah,
answer. I just figured he's looking for you.
But don't forget about the older kids too when you're donating. I don't know. iPods are kind of passe these days, but just
What about Atari?
oh, they will always. Those things are worth some money these
I
days.
You can give that to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not check eBay in a week.
Yeah, I was going to say, give it to us and do not check eBay.
Yeah.
Because it will be there.
It will. Well, all right. Anything else on your plate before we get into the next segment?
No, just had a good time on Thanksgiving. Not as many people showed up as we anticipated, but still had a great time.
Yeah.
Turkey was good. Played some badminton. I pulled my.
Did you chase a birdie around a court?
I did. I honestly did not play badminton, but watched
No. Wait a minute. They don't call it the birdie. What do they call it?
a shuttlecock.
Never mind.
We'll call it,
Moving on.
we'll call it a birdie. It was a birdie. I pulled my hybrid out of my golf bag though, because I could never hit a hybrid. Man, I sailed that ball.
A what?
A hybrid.
Okay, that's a golf term I'm not familiar with.
It
sounds personal.
It's a cross between fairway wood and an iron. So if you had a 3 wood, this 3 hybrid, it's got a little bit shorter. What's the name for it? Okay, say your 3 wood is that big around. Your hybrid's going to be about that big around.
Okay. There's no getting out of this.
Now I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I can't even think.
It's not working.
but I could never hit a hybrid. I hated hybrids. I took this hybrid out and put a couple golf balls down, and man, I sailed it at one of the best.
Really?
Yeah, one of the best hits I've done in a long time. And Davey, my friend's brother, he was outside watching me, and he was on the phone. And right in the middle of his conversation, he was like, "Oh, nice hit!" And he went, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I'm watching Rob."
Oh, you didn't hear this. You didn't hear this.
yeah, exactly.
Watch where you're aiming.
Thankfully, there's a whole lot of woods behind his house, so I was just hitting into the trees there.
All right. Well, we had a good turnout where we were at. A good time was had by all. Not a lot of food was left over, other than what we cooked. We cooked way too much, so I brought a lot of it home. And actually, later on this afternoon, Dee's going to be roasting another turkey.
Oh, wow.
So we can eat next week.
Gotta have turkey sandwiches.
Things are a little thin around here. All right, well, let's move into our next segment, the one that y'all are waiting on.
That word thin is not a word we use very often.
I'm actually packing them in here pretty good. I need to lay off the biscuits or something.
I did hear from Stephanie, though.
Oh, you did? Well, hey, Stephanie, you watching?
I hope so.
All right. Good to see you. Long time no see. Anyway, and now. From around the globe, across the nation, from your state, and possibly your street, or your city, and from right down your street, it's odd news of the week you may have missed and might want to know about it. And it's brought to you this week by Biker's Edge. Now we're going to do a follow-up, the first story. You remember last Christmas, the dude that detonated a bomb in downtown Nashville?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. The ex-girlfriend of the man who detonated an explosive in downtown Nashville last Christmas has filed a lawsuit saying she should receive the $284,000 in rewards offered in the blast. Crazy, huh? Pamela Perry filed a suit Friday in Davidson County Chancery Court seeking the reward because she came forward at a great personal risk to aid law enforcement in identifying Anthony Warner as the bomber. After the blast, Camping World CEO Marcus Lemoyne offered $250,000, and the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation offered $34,500 to anyone who came forward with information identifying the bomber.
Well, if she came forward, then and they offered the reward,
But
there's a but.
the Nashville Convention Center gave the $34,500 it raised to law enforcement organizations, including the Metro Nashville Police Department. And hey, my paper got caught. A spokesman for the Marcus Lemoyne's, the CEO of Camping World, told a TV station the reward was for information leading to the capture and conviction of the person responsible.
And conviction.
Warner died in the blast, so he was neither captured nor convicted.
Wow.
But she came forth at, what was she scared of? He was going to blow her up? He didn't blow his fingers off.
He done dead.
He didn't know how to work that detonator. Well, I think part of the problem, and they'll never say this, and this is speculation, he was near the AT&T tower, the microwave center, and all that stuff. Don't use a radioactive trigger next to microwaves and signal transmitting things. Your frequency's probably going to get hit.
Yeah.
Plug in.
Didn't mean this to be a suicide bombing. Oops.
He didn't even have time to say, "Hold my beer and watch this."
Yeah. I think she could, give her $20 and a case of beer or something.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
You know,
something, but she, at personal risk of coming forth.
Personal risk for, like you said.
To say, yeah, that's his camper, and I think that's him inside it. Kind of looks like him, but he's blown up.
Well, and don't offer a reward and then renege on this.
Yeah, but they made it. It's a good point for the capture and conviction.
Well,
he was captured inside of his RV and convicted by getting blown up to Kingdom Come.
He was captured and convicted at the same time of his own volition.
Now we're going to change gears a little bit, and this story I didn't find. I had to go look for it, but my Uncle Neil, my mother's brother, was with her last weekend, and we had a Zoom family gathering, and he was telling me about this. So here you go, Uncle Neil. If you ever visit Hoki, Japan, Houki, would that be? I guess that's right.
Yeah. What?
The residue waters that flow into the public baths in this town near the coast of western Japan originate from hot springs more than 2/3 of a mile below ground. So at the surface, before the water bubbles out of the spouts, it's further heated up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit, an ideal temperature for cleansing and soaking weary muscles. They have those bathhouses.
Yeah.
But unbeknown to most bathers, the boiler heating the water runs on a fuel with the uncleanliest of origins. Pellets from recycled, soiled adult diapers.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking feces of some sort, but not like that.
In a rapidly aging Japan, more diapers are used by older incontinent people than babies. As the country groans under the weight of ever-rising mountains of the waste, the town has become a pioneer in trying to reduce it by recycling the diapers, which represent about 1/10 of the town's trash. It's diverted garbage that would otherwise be dumped into incinerators and add emissions to the atmosphere.
Well, global warming.
All right, who's got that job?
Yeah.
Who's got that job?
Burn it, you just dump it. Well, I guess, never mind.
The town, just over 10,000 people, the officials were worried about the fast-growing diaper waste and looked into the cost to upgrade outdated incinerators. They decided to convert one of the two towns' incinerators into diaper recycling plant and produce fuel that would help reduce natural gas heating costs and the public bathhouse as well. The amount of adult diapers entering the waste stream in Japan has increased nearly 13%, almost 1.5 million tons annually.
That's a lot of geriatric waste.
It's projected to grow to a further 23% by 2030, when those 65 and older will represent close to a third of their population. So when you go to the geisha bathhouse, it's not naturally heated water.
My mind is going so many ways right this minute, and things I want to say that I can't and won't and shouldn't anyway. Oh.
So now you know.
They're in a world of crap over there. That's all.
Moving on to Houston.
from one crap hole to another.
A woman was injured during a shooting in northeast Houston last Tuesday, according to the police department. Officers responded to reports of a shooting located 4700 block of Rand Street. According to the police department, two women were using a gaming machine at the location when a woman got mad because she was losing and started pouring lighter fluid into the machine. The machine caught fire. A second woman got mad because she couldn't play with it anymore. There's a shooting. Police said both women ended up arguing in the parking lot, and a woman who started the fire was shot. She was transported to the hospital in stable condition. Investigators said the suspect fled the scene before officers arrived. Lighter fluid in a game machine. Yep, that'll get you shot.
Well, first of all, their security system procedures are very lame.
Slack.
Yeah. I mean, first of all,
I'm sure there's no smoking in there.
Yeah. So, ma'am, we need to check your bag. Oh, there's some lighter fluid in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And, ma'am, behind you, oh, you got a gun? You're good.
Yeah, come on.
Come on in. It's Texas. it's all right.
A local business owner says more than $50,000 worth of rare sneakers were stolen from his store last week.
$50,000?
$50,000 in tennis shoes.
There are shoes that are worth some money, but
among the 11 pairs of sneakers taken, 11 pairs, 50 grand.
Jeez, oh, pizza.
Were two pair of the ultra rare Nike Duke SB Low Freddy Kruegers, owned by Colin Hoffman. He paid 50 grand for the two pairs and only had just recently paid them off. Values on the shoes, which have a green and red stripe pattern reminiscent of the sweater worn by Freddy Krueger, the villain in A Nightmare on Elm Street, has gone up, with some sizes online valued at 6 figures.
Jeez, oh, pizza.
Freddy Krueger's got his own sneakers.
I was thinking Air Jordans,
Nope, these are Freddy Kruegers.
Freddy Krueger.
From Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nike, Freddy Krueger. I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, apparently that if you got 50 grand, you can own a pair.
Yeah, you know what? If I had 50 grand, still wouldn't own a pair.
All these sneakers, back when I was growing up, probably same with you. Get a new pair of, what were they called, Keds?
Yeah, I remember the Keds, yeah.
Yeah, that's about all we ever had. Get a new pair, run faster, jump higher.
Yeah.
Anyway, the store owner says the thief took 6 months of my life and just evaporated it. You're just trying to create something new, like making a shoe museum.
Dude, if it took 6 months of your life to buy a pair of sneakers, then you need to get a better life.
Well, he was trying to showcase them in his sneaker store.
Well, okay, but still, you need to get a better life. I mean,
50 grand.
I mean, like I said, I watch Pawn Stars, and one of the guys, Chumley on Pawn Stars, he knows sneakers, and he had somebody come in with a pair of I think Air Jordans, and wanted like $4,000 for them, and he said, "No, I can't do that to you. I'll offer you $6,000." I'm like, it's a pair of shoes. What $6,000 for a pair of Air Jordans?
Were they used or brand new in the box?
I have no idea.
Because if it's used, is that worth $2,000?
Yeah, you better get some odor eaters in those bad boys.
Oh, holy
something.
Well, here's something for you. A convenience store called Sheetz, Sheetz, is set to bring back its donut beer. Project Happy Whole E Days, HOLEIDAZ, for a limited time at its 261 locations, starting at 4 p.m. yesterday, which is Black Friday. Sheetz first announced this beer at this time last year, saying it brewed with 1 pound per barrel of the brand's Sheetz glazed vanilla donut holes. Donut flavored beer. It's brewed in partnership with Wicked Weed Brewing Company. Now, I'm a little concerned about that.
Wicked Weed?
Wicked Weed Brewing Company.
What else they putting in their beer?
Yeah. Sheetz describes its special beer as a deep golden pale ale with hints of fresh baked donuts, vanilla frosting, graham crackers, honey, and malted barley.
That sounds like breakfast.
And for $7.99, customers can buy 4 packs of 16-ounce cans. Sheetz says it will not be restocked when it runs out. So if you want to get a 4-pack, go visit Sheetz, SHEETZ.com/beer project for store locations.
Wow.
Donut
flavored beer. I don't like orange flavored. There was a commercial a long time ago. So I think it was for Miller Lite, but Burt Reynolds was in the commercial. Bunch of other famous celebrities, sports heroes, but they were doing a meeting of the beer lovers.
Oh. No, that was light beer. Yeah. It was big during the football games.
Yeah. And
they're sitting around a round table in a conference room setting. Yeah. I loved it.
And rule number 1, don't fruit the beer.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, don't donut the beer.
Don't donut the beer.
All these big burly guys. Don't
fruit the beer. Don't donut the beer.
All right, well, we're going to take a moment and pause and talk to you about one of our partners. Christmas time is coming up, and for that biker person in your life, Biker's Edge is the place for apparel and accessories. Biker's Edge, located here in Panama City, they can be reached at 850-624-6206. They will meet you at their shop, and or you could purchase something and they may ship it to you. I haven't talked to Pat about that, but there you go. You're going to be shipping stuff out, Pat.
Yep. Get your FedEx.
That's right.
Account.
If it fits, it ships.
There you go. Hey, Joe, by the way, Joe Cohn.
Oh, hey, Joe. Good morning. How you doing? Anyway, Biker's Edge, 850-624-6206 for that biker person in your life, for any apparel and biker accessories that you may want to see them in or that they may need. And on a sad note, I have put my bike up for sale.
Yeah, you told me that.
It's on Facebook Marketplace. I have put it up for sale. I have had one scam and 95 views.
That's a nice bike.
It is. It's a must see. I've done a lot of upgrades, and I'm not going to try to promote my bike for sale, but it is for sale. It's Facebook Marketplace. It's a '06 Yamaha Roadstar.
Okay,
It's a very nice cruiser.
I was thinking it was an Indian for some reason.
No,
I started
Roadstar.
looking at the badge there. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Roadstar.
Roadstar. It's been a great bike. I've had it for a long time. Well maintained, garage kept. It's usually covered, but it's not now. I need to wash it. All right.
It's shiny.
It's party.
It is.
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me just real quick. I want to tell y'all something. And I thought about this a long time ago. And I noticed this during Thunder Beach more and more. You know, a bunch of us older biker guys, and some of them are balding and getting a little big in the girth and all that stuff. We all pretty much look the same. Just a bunch of old dudes on bikes, right? You know, the younger guys are on crotch rockets.
Yeah.
Us old suckers are on cruisers
bikes.
and
Yeah,
bikes.
yeah.
You know what separates all of us? It's the pretty girl on the back.
Yeah.
And mine's the prettiest. Just saying. So y'all take that. Anyway, from Potts.
And you know, it's hard to put a pretty girl on the back of a crotch rocket.
It's very hard. And if she's back there, she's stupid because she ain't wearing a helmet.
Yeah, right.
All right, from Pottsville, Arkansas. A man is in police custody after allegedly bragging about getting away with evading arrest. He even made a T-shirt showing a flyer from the police asking for information on solving the case he was involved in. Just short of getting a blip billboard.
Do you know who I am?
Last October, Pottsville police were able to recover a stolen motorcycle only after the armed suspect was able to run across Interstate 40 and into the woods, fleeing from the police. Donald Cooper, DB. Hey, we might have a DB Cooper here.
DB Cooper.
I should read these.
Yeah.
Was arrested in November after reportedly running away from another department, the Pottsville Police Department said in a Facebook post. Sometimes it may be best to keep your accomplishments to yourself and not brag about them, or even try to make your own merchandise about the incident.
Would you call that an accomplishment, actually?
I did it. Got away with it. It's kind of like when you go, let's say you steal a high-profile item. Okay, just pick something, a fancy car or something.
Okay.
You're not going to drive it around.
Oh, no. Well, you know, if you rob a bank, you don't go spend a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, in a photo attached, which I don't have to show you, there's a black T-shirt with update that states that more information is needed on a criminal mastermind, along with the photo of the motorcycle Cooper reportedly stole the day he ran from the police. Pottsville Police Department thanked Cooper for his help in solving the case because without his help, they may have not been able to solve the crime. The criminal mastermind is now behind bars.
I think mastermind is a stretch.
It's a huge stretch. I got away with it. I'm going to go have a T-shirt made.
Yeah. And I'm a mastermind.
I robbed the First National Bank and got $10 million. My address is.
Yeah, exactly.
Walk around. Hey, you know what? We should do that. We should create a phony shirt about a phony robbery.
I stole $200,000 from the First National Bank of...
And just walk around and see what happens. You go first.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Actually, probably what happened, somebody would go, "You really did that? Can you loan me $20?"
Yeah, exactly. Spare me some change.
Spare me some change.
Yeah, that'd be my luck too. Well, all right. That's about all the news I had on that side. It's time to move into our next segment. And now, the stories you're about to hear are true. The names have not been changed, and all persons are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. It's time for
Idiots in Jail.
I got some good ones this week. All right.
I should have got some coffee on my way here. I needed it.
From Las Vegas. Las Vegas Police Department said a man tried to skip out on a $4,000 restaurant bill, then make a bomb threat at the Bellagio last week.
$4,000 restaurant bill?
Right. You think Ocean's 11 might be in town?
Yeah.
According to the arrest report for Greg Cohen, officers were called to the Vegas Strip around 3:30. When officers arrived, casino security told them Cohen had been eating and drinking in Spago, a restaurant in the casino, and had a bill of $4,312.75.
I can barely spend $50 at a restaurant. $4,000? I mean, Spago's an expensive restaurant, but
Right.
my gosh.
He reportedly got up and left, saying he was going to use the restroom. Then, according to the restaurant manager, he had ordered seafood, a bottle of Dom Perignon, then socialized with nearby women and bought them champagne. So I guess it was feeding
Everybody.
the restaurant. The manager said that he then saw Cohen at a table. Cohen was asked to return to the restaurant to pay the bill. The report says Cohen then stated he had $10,000 to pay, but then emptied his pockets and had no money. Okay, wimpy.
Who carries $10,000 in cash on you anyway?
I do. Don't you?
Oh, you all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have $10 in cash
I might
on
have
me right
10
now.
cents.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. No, I don't have any change. I'm sorry.
I was going to say,
I'm just as broke as that guy.
I got some lint in my pocket.
He was taken into security custody when waiting for the police to arrive. Security, I bet if there was a bomb, they'd get out here really fast. And then when asked directly if he had placed a bomb at the casino, Cohen reported he said, "There is a bomb," then repeated the word bomb multiple times. Court records show Cohen is charged with communicating a bomb threat, theft, and defrauding a proprietor. He is expected back in court on December the 1st.
Yeah, don't count on that.
While we're waiting on the cops, y'all might want to go look for a bomb.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, that's right. I said bomb.
I got 10 grand back at my hotel. Let me run back to the hotel.
Yeah, while you all look for the bomb.
Wait for me here. Don't move. I promise I'll be back. I promise I'll be back.
And here's another one that you're gonna like. An argument escalated into a machete and gunfight Friday night. Around 5:30, Pasco deputies responded to a call about a shooting near State Road 52 and Little Road in Newport Richey. They learned that the argument between a man named Mr. Crawford and another man he knew had turned violent. According to the arrest report, the victim went into his bedroom during the argument. Crawford followed him. Crawford armed himself with a machete and stood in the doorway. When the victim demanded that Crawford leave, Crawford began swinging the machete. Crawford hit the victim 3 times in the left hand, left chest, and left side of the head.
With a machete?
Yeah, with a machete.
Wow.
The victim drew his compact Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 and shot Crawford 3 times.
Okay.
Hit me 3 times, I'm going to shoot you 3 times.
Why didn't he do that in the first place?
The victim told deputies he owned the gun for protection and used it in self-defense. His statement was supported by evidence at the scene. The arrest said the arrest report. Crawford said he confronted the victim in self-defense. Both men were taken to a local hospital with injuries that were non-life-threatening. Pasco deputies arrested Crawford on the charge of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Once again, do not take a machete to a gunfight.
That's right.
Just saying.
Well, Apparently he got the first couple blows in, but
Yep.
I'd have Indiana Jonesed him right there.
Oh yeah. Boom.
Once he pulled that machete, it'd been like, poof.
That's not a knife.
Sorry,
This is a knife. That's right. I don't think there'd have been three strikes.
No, there would have been one swing. You got that machete, boom.
Yep, that's
gotcha.
right. From Shoreline, Washington, a driver who hit a car, then fled, was found trying to conceal the obvious damage to his hood by beating it with his fist. On November the 13th, deputies were called to a crash in the 19,100 block of Aurora Avenue in North Shoreline. The victim told deputies she was stopped at a traffic light when she was rear-ended by a man driving a silver Lexus. She stated that after a brief conversation with the driver about exchanging information, the man took off. While deputies were speaking with the victim, 911 dispatchers received a call about a suspicious man who was beating on the hood of his car.
Trying to hide the evidence.
Deputies went to the location and found the driver of the Lexus trying to fix the collision damage to his hood, which was bent upward using his fist. When deputies asked him if he had just been involved in the crash, he said no. Based upon the condition of his Lexus, deputies had a hard time believing him.
You think?
I don't know, it looks pretty wrinkled to me. Deputies said the hit-and-run victim was brought to the man's location, where she confirmed that that was the man trying to fix his hood, was the driver who hit her car. The man was arrested and taken to the South Correctional Entity Jail for investigation of hit-and-run.
Now, a disclaimer on our Idiots in Jail segment is that reportedly no drugs or alcohol are involved in these cases.
Absolutely not. You're out there beating metal with your fist, trying to get your crumped up hood flattened out. Yeah.
At least it hasn't been proven in court yet.
Yeah. Well, need another reason to avoid your local Walmart during the holiday shopping crush?
No.
All right, here you go. Hang on.
Another fight broke out yesterday?
No. A man is facing obscenity charge for allegedly pleasuring himself while watching adult entertainment on a laptop in the electronics department of the Walmart in West Monroe, Louisiana.
Don't they have those like fake laptops that you can't
Apparently not at this one.
You can't connect to the internet.
Not at this one. According to a arrest report, Alexander Pierce was captured Friday afternoon on store surveillance, hunched over a laptop with his hands in his pants. Now, he had been barred from the retailer since July.
Why? Pray tell.
Shoplifting.
Okay.
When cops confronted Pierce outside the Walmart, he claimed to have watched music videos on the laptop. While initially denying that he viewed any adult entertainment material, Pierce then admitted he was looking at some pictures. Though he denied any pleasure in the store, Pierce reportedly told an officer that he probably still had stuff on his hands from 4 hours previous. I'm cleaning this up. The arrest report thankfully does not further expound on Pierce's sticky fingers. Pierce, whose address is listed in court records as a residence in Sharpsburg, Georgia, was booked into the jail on felony obscenity count and a misdemeanor trespass charge. His bond is set at $52,000. Hopefully they made him wash his hands.
Yes. Yeah.
I got to clean this next one up too.
Choking the chicken in the Walmart.
Whoa! Cock-a-doodle-doo. Now, I got to clean this one up too.
We're
going to get these back to back.
My Lord, Ashley, where are you coming up with these
Hey,
things?
it's called Idiots in Jail. While seated in the rear of a Florida Highway Patrol cruiser, Summer Watkins had a brilliant idea. Take a guess what her idea is.
Disrobing.
No. Hey, baby, we should record an OnlyFans video back here.
So disrobing.
The 24-year-old yelled that to her male companion, who would soon join her in the squad car.
And this.
Watkins and Yarden Noah were seated in a police vehicle after Noah's BMW was pulled over early Thursday since he was driving with a suspended license. Cops had planned to transport the duo to a nearby Shell station in Naples where they could make arrangements to get home. When Noah joined her in the patrol car, Watkins asked the cop, "What if I perform oral sex back here?" The officer replied that she could not do that. Watkins, however, was persistent. The officer responded, "No." When the cop closed the vehicle's rear door and walked away a few minutes, that's all it took.
Well, at least she asked.
Watkins and Noah, neither of whom was handcuffed, engaged in the activity that was recorded by the prisoner compartment camera.
Forgot about that.
After exposing himself, Watkins began the act, and he could be noted saying, and it could be heard saying, "Well, I'm going to enjoy this screw 5-0 while I get this." I'm cleaning this up a lot, y'all.
No. Tell you what.
Noah, cops say, used his phone to memorialize the pleasure. Can y'all hear me? She's taking care of business in the back of a trooper car right now. This is great. Oh, yeah, baby. When Noah later used FaceTime to talk with a friend, Watkins interjected, "I just orally pleasured him in the back of a police car." The encounter was not discovered until about an hour later when a patrolman reviewing the video footage of the couple in the police vehicle. At that point, it was discovered the defendant had performed the oral, and then they later went back to the Shell station where they were dropped off and they were arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior, breach of peace. She later bonded out of jail and is scheduled for arraignment. Noah, who was arrested after cops found marijuana and controlled substance in his car, also charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, breach of police, and exposure of sexual organs, was freed on bond. Is scheduled to be arraigned on December the 13th.
Wonder how she paid that bond.
Judge, can I talk to you privately?
Can I see you in your chambers?
Good grief.
What's under that robe,
Yeah.
Your Honor? What do they call you, Your
And
Honor?
apparently that fans only is subscription only service on some social media. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. I don't care.
Wow, Ashley.
I told you, back-to-back weirdos.
Man.
And from Indianapolis, police in Indianapolis are searching for an armed carjacker who they say attacked a woman outside of an assisted living center in broad daylight. She was sitting in her 2005 Ford 500 on Monday around 10. Within minutes, a stranger armed with a gun came up to the driver's side. I couldn't even get from a thought, so I turned off my car and to scoot over. I think he wanted me to get in the passenger seat. I don't know. It was up to something or some sinister, or if he just wanted me not to make a scene and not scream, but I didn't want to go anywhere with him. Instead, she got out of the car and gave him the keys.
That's actually pretty smart.
It is smart.
Yeah.
He snatched my phone out of my hand and he got in the car, and I literally watched him drive away. When police investigated, they were tracking Miss Whistler's phone and found it about 15 minutes away. The suspect threw it out in a neighborhood. However, Whistler says once she got her phone back, she realized the suspect left a big clue. A selfie.
Oh, nice.
Took a picture.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do.
Apparently the phone was making some kind of noise while it was being tracked. He looked at it, clicked, took a picture, and threw it out the window.
Identify yourself. That's the best
That's
thing.
it right there.
It's like when my son tagged that fence when he was a kid. Jacob, don't use your don't use your real name.
Yeah.
Don't take a selfie if you're going to carjack. I don't care. I don't care if that phone's buzzing, if it's ringing. I don't care if what that phone's doing. You leave that phone alone.
Actually, I think in a carjacking, I don't think you want to take the person's phone because you can track them nowadays.
Yeah,
drop
GPS,
it on the ground,
yeah.
Stomp on it, and then leave.
They can ping whatever tower you're next
I know
to.
It's crazy.
It's people are. Why take the cell? You got the Beamer.
Yeah.
Why you want the cell phone too? Greedy. Yeah.
And finally, a Florida woman was arrested last Saturday on felony narcotics charge and told the police that she sells fentanyl to make money to pay for an attorney for a pending drug charge.
Oh, that's
Smart.
Perfect sense. Yeah.
Nicole Gregory was busted after a sheriff's deputy stopped her dropping a bag that held 4 baggies containing the synthetic opiate. The defendant did not intend to sell, she said. After being collared on a St. Petersburg street, Gregory reported admittedly that she sells the drug for $10 per bump. I guess that's a bag.
No, per pill, probably.
Oh, per pill. Okay.
Yeah.
She then claimed she was selling the narcotics to make money for an attorney for a pending drug charge. According to court records, Gregory was arrested last month for selling meth to an undercover cop. In August, she was charged with possession of fentanyl and meth. Both cases are pending in circuit court. In addition to the new fentanyl rap, Gregory was charged with 4 other drug counts after she found in possession of narcotics, including meth, morphine, and oxycodone. She did bond out of jail on Saturday night after posting $18,000. I'm a little worried about what she's going to start selling now to pay for these new charges.
Well, you know, you can always get in the back of a squad car and.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
What's going on, officer?
Well, we want to thank everybody, because that's about all I got from my side. We want to thank everybody for stopping by. Should be back on track next week, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely back on track. Yeah, Thanksgiving week kind of
puts a monkey in it.
Yeah. But hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Hope you had lots of turkey. Hope you has some turkey leftovers for sandwiches.
I'm a ham guy. I like ham. I'll eat some turkey, but I'm more of a ham dude.
Like I said, we had both. Smoked ham.
Yeah, I like it.
And that was really good. I had the turkey, which was really good.
Cool.
And we had a wealth of mashed potatoes. And here's the funny thing, is that there was a pumpkin pie, a cherry pie, and apple pie. Everybody was so full, nobody touched any of the pies.
Wait. There was apple, cherry, and pumpkin,
and
nobody touched anything?
Nope. Yep.
Well, I don't see anything on this table right here.
You know what? Because I woke up late and I ran out of the house.
I'll let it slide this time.
All right, this time.
Since you're running late.
Now, next week.
If it happens again, somebody's getting called to the principal's office.
All right, next week, I will promise you, since it's now officially in my mind, the day after Thanksgiving is officially, and especially the weekend after Thanksgiving, is the beginning of Christmas.
Of the Christmas season, yeah.
Right? Eggnog and pumpkin pie.
Okay.
For the show next week. Eggnog, and I love eggnog.
I'm not a big. I'll have a little bit. I'm not a big connoisseur of the eggnog, but I will enjoy it.
I used to not be, but now, like I said, I do it seasonally
Yeah.
around this time of year, and man, I'll not enough eggnog and bourbon in the world.
I will tell you that Dee makes this really cool pudding pie tart graham cracker crust, handmade, not store bought. It comes in a big pan. And I can eat the whole thing. Normally I transport that to where we were going, but she made sure it was in her car.
Yeah,
Because I had a spoon and she knew what was going to happen. There'll be divots out of that thing.
Oh, is that what you were showing me the other day in the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See that back there? Don't touch that, 'cause I'll get
Don't
killed.
touch that. Yeah, I've been told do not. If I even see a fingerprint in that.
Hi there. She went straight to the refrigerator. I didn't even get a kiss. Opened the door, looked at it, made sure it was still there in good shape.
Still intact.
All intact. Anyway, tips are appreciated. If you want to send some our way, you can do Venmo, and that's at Beach Bums Media, or our Cash App is $ at Beach Bums Media. We definitely do appreciate some tips our way. And y'all don't forget to Google us, Beach Bums Media, or In the Beer Cave with Rob and Ashley. If you like us, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and don't forget that ever important subscribe button.
And if you don't like us, just ignore it.
Just ignore it, but still subscribe.
Just pass. Yeah,
we'll get better.
Pass it.
And don't forget to share anything of our YouTube page or anything on our Facebook page. And the new year's coming up. We may have some openings up for some new sponsorships. If you would like to talk about that, 850-588-9275, or you can email the show at beachbumsmedia@gmail.com. We would love the opportunity to talk to you about that.
Yes, the beer cave could be yours. Well, sort of.
Studio branded.
Yes, studio branded.
That's right.
We'll clarify that.
So we would look forward to the opportunity if you'd like to investigate that for the upcoming. Well, I'm not really sure what happened to that ending to the show today, the last segment, but I was doing some editing and it cut off the camera, cut off the last part of it. Anyway, Rob and I just wanted to let everybody know thanks for stopping by today, and tips are appreciated. Venmo at Beach Bums Media, Cash App $ Beach Bums Media, and don't forget to Google us, In the Beer Cave with Rob and Ashley, or Beach Bums Media. Be sure and give us a thumbs up and that ever important subscribe. Don't be afraid to share our video with all your friends and family. We definitely would appreciate it. And if you would like to become a sponsoring partner, call 850-588-9275, or you can email us here at the show, beachbumsmedia@gmail.com. Again, I apologize. I don't know why the camera shut off toward the last few minutes of the segment, but there you have it. And again, thank you for letting us be us and taking a minute out of your day to come watch our show. We look forward to seeing you next week. See ya.